Jazz Fest in Montrose. Rom Fest in Montrose. I like that. It's a really nice billboard. It's got Taipei 101 in the middle. Looks like Taipei. That is Taipei 101. At one point, the world's tallest building. I've been very fortunate to have gone up to the top of it. And you can see, I believe that's Singapore. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Asia. Incredible. I recommend it. I was thinking about Asia just now, just how, it's an incredible place to travel if you have the opportunity. It's an incredible place to travel if you have the opportunity. That is a beautiful billboard. And hopefully it inspires. Yeah, you know what happened? My other phone, I spilled tea on it on the way here. I just had a less than advantageous cup full of iced tea. It was too big for the, because I was kind of scrambling and I grabbed like a cup that was too big for the cup holder. So what happened was, I made a turn and it spilled out onto the seat, onto my phone. So my phone is wet. But I think that'll dry up pretty quick and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, guys, welcome, guys. It's Friday night. Beautiful night here. A little warmer today. I was out and about a little bit in Long Beach. And, gosh, it was hot. It was hot. Like, it was really like, you're talking t-shirt and shorts or else you were burning up. And I guess it's typical, but and then people say they'll look up the temperature and say, well, it was only 72. It felt like it was 90 in the sun. It felt like it was 90. The car, I left my car for about an hour when I took a walk, and I came back and the car was so hot. So it is what it is. But I like some crisp. I like seasons. I'm starting to really miss seasons as long as I've lived here. But I can. The beauty is I can head up to Big Bear, but can't do it all the time now. Can't do it all the time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm sick of that season called winter. Yeah, I hear you guys. Look, it's, I don't know if there's perfect weather anywhere. A lot of people say it's perfect weather here, but it's obviously not. Especially since we have severe drought. There's nothing perfect about severe drought. Oh, a lot of people just filing in here. All right. So sudden influx of NPCs. Where did they come from? There was 20 people that just came from over there? What are we doing? That was weird. Suddenly, 25 people come from an area where really nothing. There's no reason for people to be coming from right there. not 20 people all at once. I could see like a few people that parked in the structure, maybe a lot of NPCs out there, guys. It happened at Costco yesterday. It happened at Costco. I looked and there was no line at the register. And I started walking towards that register and I looked away for one moment. And then suddenly a line about 10 people deep within seconds. Within seconds. I was across maybe 20 yards from the line, from here to that yellow pole. And I said, oh, perfect. There's no line. And I looked away, probably looked over at some granola or some peanuts or something. And I looked back and there was 20 people in line. It happens every time. And I'm starting to be convinced that we're amongst NPCs, non-player characters. And they're there just to make your life inconvenient. They just manifest and appear. It happens all the time. Today, I was really hungry, and I had Audrey in the car, so I wanted to get something fast and something drive-through. So I went to El Pollo Loco, and I got in line at El Pollo Loco, and there was 4 cars in front of me. 4 cars. 10 minutes later, the guy that was ordering was still ordering. 10 minutes. And I said, I'm going to be here for a half hour. I ended up being in line at Pollo Loco for 30 minutes for 4 cars. And then I got this meal because I'm on a keto diet, so I just wanted chicken. And so I got a 4-piece mixed chicken. And it was the worst 4 pieces of mixed chicken I've ever had in my life for $19. $19. And I had a side of guacamole. They didn't even put the guacamole in there. They actually stole from me. And who's going to go back and wait in some sort of line when you're in the car and you have a baby? You're not. And it wasn't even a mixed thing of chicken. It was one drumstick and 3 dry, bony thighs. 3 dry, bony thighs. And I said, this is done. This is done. And every time I go to El Pollo Loco, I tell myself it's the last time I'm going there. Last time I'm going there. I ordered a side salad, and it was just lettuce with Parmesan cheese on top, like Kraft Parmesan cheese. Romaine lettuce and Kraft Parmesan cheese. No cabbage, no onion, no carrots, no spring mix. And it was gross. It was gross. And then the dressing was salsa. That's their dressing. Yeah, they call it cilantro dressing. It was just salsa. Looks quiet though. Yeah, it is. It's real quiet. We're just having a nice walk, Friday night lights. I hope everybody's out watching football and high school football tonight, doing their thing. High school football's over, right? It's over. If everybody's out Friday nights watching high school football, it's over, Joe. The NFL's over. But he's still in the spirit. He's got a Dallas Cowboys. You never know who we're going to see. We're on a celebrity safari tonight. You never know who we're going to see. And we're going to walk aimlessly throughout the terminal. This is Southwest Airlines terminal. Right here, you got baggage claim coming in from Frontier and Allegiant. I don't think too many celebs fly Frontier, but doesn't mean that, there's celebs that do it. Not every celeb is rich, right? Some people are just famous. Speaking of famous, it looks like the new district attorney in Southern California here in Los Angeles does not want to give the Menendez brothers a new trial. So it went from Gascon to our new district attorney, and this guy's saying no. to the Menendez freedom. So it looks like their freedom is it's not looking too good. We'll see. I don't know. I've never been too fascinated by the Menendez twins. I'm not a huge Menendez twin follower, but here, it's topical, it's relevant, it's up to date. Let's go up, and here we have one of the few businesses outside of security. You have yourself a little Starbucks here. The Menendez twins. Aren't they twins? No, they're not. Oh, man. Well, if Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger were twins, the Menendez brothers were twins. Oh, man. I didn't know that. You guys know that Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito are twins? Like, I saw this article today about this, it was crazy. It was from the late 80s. And I had no idea. I didn't know they were related. I've never seen them together. I don't think they're a very close family. I don't think Danny DeVito lives in Brentwood near Schwartz and works out. But I just found that out, It is a quiet, look at this. It's a ghost town. It is a ghost town. In fact, ghost towns have more vibrancy. Here's a Menendez brother. One of the Menendez. Looks like Lyle. Looks like Eric. I don't know which one's the difference. Which is the one that's like more model-esque? It's the one that's more model-esque. Menendez. Dude, that guy looks like a Menendez. One of the Menendez twins. Eric is the more model-esque. Who's the one that's more controlling? Eric, then? Eric's the more controller. Eric, or Lyle. Lyle's more controller. I forced myself to watch that thing. That was rough. No, it's a tough watch. I'm not going to lie. I'm good. Yeah, I didn't realize, that the Beverly Hills elite, socialites name their kids Lyle. I thought Lyle was like reserved for, someone in Hazard, Kentucky. That's my son Lyle. Come on over here, Lyle. But no, I guess even the affluent Menendez family in Beverly Hills naming their kid Lyle. Like, yeah, Lyle Lovett. Wow, he was married to Julia Roberts, right? Jeez, what was going on? Oh, man, how did she bag that? I mean, he's way out of her league. I wonder how Julia Roberts managed to end up with a guy like that. Their dad worked with Clive Davis. Every dad worked with Clive Davis. I watched a little bit of that P. Diddy Entertainment E-News or the Entertainment E Channel has a documentary on P. Diddy. I watched some of it last night. They kind of go over the same things in every documentary now. We've now had 3 or 4 P. Diddy documentaries that are all exactly the same. It's like, have you guys noticed that? It's like, yeah, there's a new P. Diddy documentary. It's going to be exactly the same as the other one you watched, but just with a different order, a few different, people we interviewed. One of the lawyers bailed, one of 6. He has 6 or 7 attorneys, but one of them, for reasons unknown, decided he can no longer do his job. And that could be anything, guys. You know, look, it could be an ethic reason. It could be his ethics. That's actually rare. He probably just didn't get along with another. Maybe he didn't get along with Diddy. Who knows? You know, who knows? But I'll be sure it was pretty interesting about this new documentary. He was pretty outspoken, and I would like to do some polls though in the future, in the next week, about Diddy. You know, these documentaries are really insinuating, allegedly, that Diddy was responsible for the unaliving of Kim Porter, his ex-lover. You know, obviously never married because he was always in an open relationship. But you have Kim Porter and Biggie Smalls. Those are two mysterious passings in and around Diddy, the most significant. And of course, you had Heavy D also pass away. You had Andre Harrell pass away. But I would like to know in the future. I'm not going to do it now, but I'm curious if people, what their heart tells them is he responsible for the passing, and if he is, what the hell is going on with these investigations? Kind of makes you worry a little bit about what goes on. But yeah, Notorious B.I.G.'s mom passed away today. Rest in peace to Mrs. Wallace. Christopher Wallace's mom passed away. Corey's out here living their best life. Oh yeah, Corey Gamble. Corey Gamble's around. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder. That's just all. Sometimes it really makes you wonder. Let's go look at the roster here. We'll go look at the roster of flights. You know, I'm on the fence about covering the SAG Awards, to be honest with you. I'm on the fence. I'm really on the fence. Not sure. Now, if my channel was in optimal health, yeah, probably. I'd like to get subscriptions up. If we get subscriptions up to 700-800, I'm going to have a lot more incentive to cover, events. But I don't know what's going on. Trevor, thank you. Sending 5 subscriptions. Thank you, Trevor. If we get up to 600 or 700, yeah, I'll probably be able to kind of do it. But Alejandra, there you go. We're up to 480 almost. But I'm not. The videos are just not. No matter what, just not performing. So it is what it is. There's only so much you can do. We have Atlanta, Georgia coming in. 8:55. 6:57 on time. Atlanta. These are heavy hitters. The Atlanta flights and the JFK flights. Heavy hitters. 7:19, 8:30, and 9:54. We're probably going to be here for all 3 of these. So this is going to be our sweet spot, bread and butter. If we get at least 2 sound bites out of the night, we're good. And we'll continue to post as we get them. We got the Bill Murray's brother. We have M. Stella coming in. M. Stella. A lot of times you read the names on these things. He's not ready to reveal his name yet. Not ready to reveal the name. M. Stella coming in. Yeah, look, the goal's always been 1,000 since I started. And that'd be great, But you never know who's going to pop out. It was kind of interesting when we saw Brian Doyle Murray the other day. If you watch that video, I'm talking about how you never know. Like, yeah, you may think it's slow and there's nothing going on, and suddenly a Wikipedia page pops up. It's like reading a book, and then all of a sudden, a new chapter. Whatever that means. That means nothing. I apologize. Brian looked embarrassed to be seen in the wheelchair. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if what that was. His wife, her body language immediately was turned off. I think they just saw me as a paparazzi, you know. And here's the deal. His brother doesn't like it. His brother hates, you know, being photoed and videos and stuff like that. So I think it's just that. I think it was the paparazzi aspect. But I can't, you know, I'm just doing what I do. Hallmark Christmas movie sounds amazing. I miss the holidays, guys. I miss Christmas, having an excuse to watch a Hallmark Christmas movie. It always feels weird to watch a Hallmark Christmas movie in February, you know? You can't do it in March, April. You can do it a little bit in June, around that 6-month period. But, thank you guys. But, I would love to direct a Hallmark movie or write one or something like that. Seemed like pretty not easy. It's not easy making a movie, but just to write and have the format, the concepts, it seems pretty good. We'll go up to the departure level here just for a little bit, get some fresh air. Yeah, we have Easter coming up, time of Renaissance and rebirth. Exactly. Who would I want to play me in a biopic? Are you ready? I have the perfect person, Cynthia Erivo. Or Clooney, there you go. Yeah, I'll take Clooney. We're holding space for Cynthia Erivo to play me in a biopic. No, maybe Jordan Knight. Oh man, Backstreet's back, guys. I gotta say, Backstreet's back. Oh, are they back? I need Brian Luttrell's voice to get better. We need Brian Luttrell. You know, we want to have the Backstreet Boys. I want to be 80 years old and go and see the Backstreet Boys at Caesar's Palace, you know, when they're in their 80s, you know. AJ McLean's 84. I'm 80. I'm like, come on, man. Just like the Rolling Stones. But Backstreet's back. New Kids on the Block. They're still relevant. It's hot in here. What is going on? They got the heat on? It dips below 70 and they turn the heat on. The heat is on. Yeah. '84 Master of Puppets Metallica. Nice. Yeah, I would go. But yeah, no, AJ McLean is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, and so is Brian Luttrell. The other ones, I've never met. I've never interviewed Howie. Kevin Richardson ignored me one time in Malibu. Nick Carter, he's okay. But, you know, Luttrell and AJ McLean, one of our favorites. They both deserve Lifetime Achievement Awards. How you doing, pal? Good to see you. Really nice people. And AJ's been through a lot. And I remember when I first landed in LA a long time ago, before I did any of this crap, you know, I once saw AJ at LAX. I saw him. I was just in passing. But he's been through a lot and battled with addiction and overcame it and became just a really nice, just very humble. And he's smart because he appreciates the time and place that they existed. There was never a moment in time that would have been more perfect for them to flourish. You know, the late 90s, just hitting the scene. It was before streaming, so they had a ton of record sales, a ton of radio play. It was a good era of music. And a lot of people, they got a lot of hate, you know, because you were still kind of in that grunge era, of course. And those were all good, too. You can have pop music. There's different genres for a reason. You can't, you know, some people, they're all alternative. You know, it's like, oh, I'm going to listen to Alice in Chains all day. And that's cool. I love Alice in Chains, you know. But you need pop music, too, and some good pop tunes. I never had a Backstreet Boys CD, but I do appreciate their music, and I appreciate them more as just individuals who became, you know, icons. From Orlando, Florida, you know, and organized by a not-so-good guy, Lou Pearlman. And yeah, you have the kids have K-pop now. They love it. It's kind of the new thing, and it hit at the right time. It hit at the right time, and it's good. K-pop's good. I think it's healthy. But we do need more rock bands. I don't know what happened to the classic band. You know, the music industry is kind of a closed system. I think as time went on and acts like Prince began to publish their own material and want to own their masters, it became a more closed system where it's like, no, we only have a select group of artists. We're not taking on new artists because these artists don't want to sell. They're going to do it on their own. And then the ones that go on their own, they don't get the play. They don't get the monetization, you know, so it's kind of a closed system. Yeah, Ron Perlman is a rude guy. If I ever saw him, I would ask why he's so rude to photographers. I've seen him curse people out. He's cursed me out before. The guy who plays Hellboy. He's a real jerk. That's a guy who he doesn't appreciate what he got. It's like, dude, you got lucky, you know? I'd rather stare at a blank space than look at you, dude. Like, he's not a nice guy. Hellboy. You know, some people forget where they came from, I guess. You had him on your flight yesterday? Jeez. Yeah, no, he's not a nice man from my experiences. But if you say that about people, then they could sue you and shit now. You know, it's kind of crazy. But I'm gonna keep saying how I feel. We have freedom of speech, I guess. Kinda, not really. I wish I had all my old footage from TMZ. That would make one hell of a page. All the stuff that wasn't published, that would make one hell of a page. If TMZ wanted to just put content out there, they would do it. I saw the New York Knicks. They posted a video, and not to toot my own horn, but they copied my style completely. When I do those celebrity montages of celebs entering the building, I was I have to say, I don't know, I think I was the first one to kind of do that. You know, like I didn't see it. It was a unique thing to me where I would take all the celebs who showed up and I would make a huge montage. But the New York Knicks took to their TikTok and they did a montage of their celebs in the same kind of style with music. So congratulations to the New York Knicks. I hope you guys make some money off that video. And it's one of the reasons they've kind of blocked off access at the valet. It is. It's not just the kids. Yeah, I'm gonna actually start watermarking my videos. I actually started to do that last night to create the watermarks, but then I just got tired and went to sleep. You know. And then I watched Audrey all day today till 4, and then I got ready and came to LAX. So it's more of a time constraint thing for me. No, the manager never responded. Yeah, I reached out to a TikTok manager yesterday that was referred to me by someone I really like, and it's not their fault, but they said, "Oh, I'll text you back in a few hours," or whatever. They never did. And, okay, all right, well, thanks for asking, though. Yeah, I don't know. I'll reach back out. I hate to do that, but it's kind of like... Let's go over to Tom Bradley for a sec. No, I'm actually, the shoes, I'm over the shoes. I forgot about it, you know? It's just kind of one of those things where it's like, you just kind of move on, you know? You realize, look, if you spend time on something and it's just not coming through, then it's time to move on. So I moved on from the shoes. It's healthy to do those kind of things, you know? And sometimes we hold on way too long to things, you know? And you got to accept things you can't change. So maybe one day I'll be able to get them for under $300. I don't even want to spend $200. That's the whole thing. It's like, I don't want to spend any money on something that's not necessary. So it's kind of like you have to just get over it. And it may take a few days, and it took a few days, and I just got over it. And then moving on to the next. And that's why I created content. Paula, thank you. I created content to kind of get it out. Like that was one of the ways that I kind of got out the emotion, was to create some videos on it. And I created 2 videos. So I'm not going to sit here and be obsessed over a pair of shoes when there's a real big picture in this life, you know. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Thanks, Justin. Thank you. And don't worry about it. The Mall America, they probably won't have them. I really think it's an item that is sold out. Every reseller around the country is kind of, they've ruined the sneaker game. They really have. They've destroyed it. And it's not even, like, some of them have a love of shoes and they collect, but others are just in it to make money, and it's like they see someone else doing it and they just do it, you know? They want to be part of a niche. Cheryl, thanks, guys. Thank you for the magic ball there, the crystal ball with purple hands. Oh yeah, Ross Dress for Less is definitely not. They used to have Jordans, but they wouldn't have a Jordan drop like this. They used to have kind of just off random Jordans, but not anymore. No. Don't worry about it. Thank you for looking, though. I appreciate everybody who looked.
No, it's there. It did it? Well, that's good.
Yeah, exactly, Ghostcraft. I really like Tom Bradley because I get the feeling that I'm going to go travel internationally. I'm ready for an international trip. I'm ready to leave this this place in time for a little bit. But that's what's great. It's like the international portal to the world. And these international... I like the vibe in here. I like the lighting. It's subdued. It's not institutional. You know, this is the nicest terminal in LAX for sure, by far. And let's see if anybody's leaving, getting out of Dodge. It's still slow right now. It's still a little early. You'll have flights pick up around 9. People checking in. A lot of flights leave at 10. Eva Air. That's Taiwanese. Eva Air, they're Taiwanese, right? All right, thank you. Yeah, I've flown Eva Air. It's beautiful. I was testing them to make sure they knew it was Taiwanese. The official Taiwanese airline. Yeah, I'm going to check in. No gimbals. Planet Hollywood, one of the only Planet Hollywoods left in Los Angeles, is here at the airport. Not very themed. Not very themed. But there's my sister's favorite, if Rose is still watching, Earl of Sandwich. Rose is a huge fan of Earl of Sandwich. Let's go check out some of the LAX cuisine here in the Cultural World Market. We have 2 quick bite places. Asian street eats, guys. Asian street eats. I used to eat this one. This is actually pretty good. This has been here for about 6 years now. You get your cabbage, your chicken, your short rib, and your tofu, your corn, and then your veggies. You got the corn, green onions, cucumber, and then your sauces. They got the hoisin sauce, the spicy teriyaki, the miso honey, spicy avocado, sriracha aioli, sesame citrus soy. Not a bad little bite. Not a bad little bite. Ooh, and look, scallion pancakes. Scallion pancake wraps. I've never had those and actually never even heard of them. But not too bad. Asian street eats, some of the best. How you doing? Oh, you have iced tea? Is it just unsweetened? You have unsweetened iced tea? I'll take unsweetened iced tea, please. Thank you. I'm gonna do with ice.
Okay, it's gonna be $5.47.
Okay. Sorry, I had to pay with this phone. Any chance to get an iced tea right now? I have a feeling this is gonna be good iced tea. It's Asian style.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
It's all good.
You can try it
I bet
out.
you it's good. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's like a 6.5. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Coffee beans like a 3.
Oh my.
It's pretty good tea. It's actually kind of old. You can tell it was brewed like probably at 10 a.m. That's the whole thing. It's like I'm drinking brewed, and it probably needs more ice. We need more ice. Oh, NPC. I was gonna go back and get more ice, and now there's a sudden NPC. How you doing? Anyway, there's Earl of Sandwich. We'll come back and revisit, get more ice. So Earl of Sandwich, the first place I was introduced to Earl of Sandwich was in Orlando, Florida, at Disney Springs. My sister introduced me to it, and she said, you have to have these toasted sandwiches, Earl of Sandwich. And I did. They got an Italian sub. They got a nice little mix, and it's under $10. It's the last sandwich, mass-produced sandwich under $10. So get it while you can. Comes out piping hot. They put it in a little toaster oven. Yeah, the gang stalkers are waiting until I appear. Exactly. TSA gang stalker. I'm gonna get some more ice. She only put about 4 pieces of ice in here, so with tea this bad, you need ice to kind of really water it down. You can see that color. See, the color's good. See, there's no ice. See? I wasn't lying that there's no ice. Can I get some more ice? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's already dry or melted. You just put it in there. Thank you. Thank you.
Have a nice night.
You too. Alright, should get us through. And then, you know, not a very relaxing environment to eat at all out here. Look at this. I mean, it's not relaxing. This is neurotic energy. Like, here, pop down, have a meal, and sit here, you know? It's not. It's like neurotic. You know, pop down next to this guy and just have a seat, you know? Sit there. But once you get through security, it becomes beautiful. It's a really beautiful terminal. There's no reason to hang out here anyway. This is where you check in. This isn't really a hangout spot. This is just the check-in area for international. Here, Qantas. This is Australian. Qantas. They're flying to Australia, and you can see they have a kangaroo as the logo. You know. Some go their whole life and don't even know that that's a kangaroo.
Yeah, close it.
Yeah, just talking to randoms like we always do. My life is a series of talking to randoms. It is. You ever notice that? Like, your life is a series of talking to random people. No matter who you are, no matter how reclusive you are, your life is a series of talking to random people. Sometimes you have to talk to people, even if you're reclusive. Otherwise, you wouldn't get anything done. You got to go to the DMV, talk to the random DMV person. You got to go to Coffee Bean, talk to the random barista. We used to call them coffee makers. When I was a kid, we called people that serve coffee makers or servers. But now they're called baristas. We had to get fancy because we have all these coffee shops. Malcolm Gladwell, I'm familiar with his work. He wrote a book about basketball. Malcolm Gladwell, an intellectual, academic, writer based in New York City. I'm familiar with Malcolm Gladwell. Here we have a team. Is this another team? Remember we had the South Korean baseball team the other day. Nice and cool in here. And don't fret, guys. There has been times where I've randomly stumbled into massive celebrities here. Massive. Jay Leno, Kanye West, Sebastian Bach. The list is starting to fall off a bit. Brittany Griner. And these are off the top of my head. Believe it or not, I once got Yao Ming here at LAX. Yao Ming, exclusive. As good God is my witness, I attempted to interview Yao Ming and speak some Mandarin. I said, "Ni hao ma." You know, he said "Ni hao" back. I don't know where that footage went. But TMZ owns it. It's somewhere in their archives. Is that Tom Hanks' son? Is that Colin Hanks? This guy is vaguely reminiscent of Colin Hanks. It is. Colin. What's up, Colin? What's up, brother? Loved you in Orange County. Your dad is under a lot of... That was Colin Hanks. That's Tom Hanks' son. So I told you, you know, it's random what you're going to run into. It 100% was him. He responded. Loved you in Orange County. Haven't seen you in a movie since, but that's cool. Yeah, we're, you know... Yeah, we got good eyes. It's what we do, guys. It's what we do. You know... I don't know how I just translated this niche talent into a decent following here on social media, but if someday we can get these video views back, my sister and I, we're going to reminisce. My sister, Rose, who used to live right here? Rose, who used to live right here? I'm quizzing my sister. Who used to live right there? The pizza lady and her son, exactly. There was a woman for about a year who lived right there, and she always had a big pizza. How you doing? She had a big pizza every night, and it was always from a different place. It was Little Caesars, Domino's, Papa John's, you know, Amici's, you know, Giordano's. You know, she even had pizza from Chicago, airlifted in. And she was there, and she was always with a young man about half her age, and I just nicknamed her the pizza lady, and the young man her son. So, well, it would have been a decent opportunity to question Colin Hanks. Obviously, he would not have talked about his dad and the backlash. And support, but I would say more so a lot of backlash that Tom Hanks got from his SNL skit. It was one of the most talked about, if not the most talked about moment in mainstream media, because of course they love to sensationalize, and if there's a rhetoric that's divisive, they're going to jump on it. Yeah, we love doing it, right? CNN, Fox News, ABC, MSNBC, right? Gotta do it. Gotta further divide the populace. But obviously, there's a 0% chance Colin Hanks is gonna play ball with that narrative. Yeah, it's fun in here. I like this area. We're gonna leave pretty soon, but maybe go downstairs. Let's go check out the arrivals. Some international arrivals. This tea is hitting pretty decent. This tea's hitting. I don't know about the cup, but I guess. I wish it was a cup like the Nostalgic Latinos hat. If anybody knows, if you guys want a good account to follow, check out the Nostalgic Latino. He's hilarious. And I love his content. And he's great for people of all ages. And he wears a hat that has the old school kind of like cup logo. That's kind of classic because he's a throwback. But if you're looking for someone new to follow. Have I ever been to Oregon? I actually have never been to Oregon. Never. In fact, the only time I've been to the Pacific Northwest was once. I went to Seattle once. But I would love to go to Oregon. It seems like it's my style. Nice and rainy, weird. Portland seems like a great place. Hilly, lush, verdant, green. Verdant and green mean the same thing, but... Yeah, Bend, Oregon. I hear Bend, Eugene, University of Oregon. These are all, they all sound like fantastic places that I would not want to leave after a week. But I do love the desert Southwest. I'm kind of a Southwest rat myself, you know, like I might have a hard time leaving the Southwest for good, but Arizona is easy. I really wish I was in Arizona right now. I like the vibes in the winter in Arizona because once summer hits, it's not as pleasant. All right, lots of names coming in here. Lots of big names, executives coming in right now. We have arriving from San Salvador, Guatemala, Beijing, Guadalajara, Brisbane. You never know who you're going to see. You could see a Louis Theroux or somebody. So far, we have one celeb, guys. One celeb, Colin Hanks. And I want to thank you guys. I'm locked into the people arriving, but I want to thank all the new subs. Jason Collins here? I didn't see Jason Collins. Where's Jason Collin? Jason Collin? You guys spotted someone? Who's Jason Collin? You thought of Louis Theroux. I've actually got Louis Theroux. I have a great story about Louis Theroux. I got him here, and I started to interview him, and he said that I thought... He said he thought that I was with the Church of Scientology because he did a documentary about Scientology, and they were following him around with cameras. And so he thought I was a Scientologist, and I was with TMZ. And I just happened to be a big fan of Louis Theroux, the great documentarian from the UK who is cousins with Justin Theroux. So I asked him about Jennifer Aniston. It was post their breakup, but he was nice. He was nice. He was very nice, Louis Theroux. And I recommend watching some of his documentaries. He's done some great work, man, and he's funny. He's funny. He recently interviewed, what's his face? Oh gosh, what's his name? Artie. Yeah, I know. Army Hammer. Ashley wants a Jeremy Allen White moment. We've had a few. We've had a few really good ones. We have went viral with Jeremy Allen once. That was because the edit, I put together an edit that compared him to Gene Wilder. That video was widely seen, over 2 million views. The second time we got him, it went nowhere. It was probably like a 30, 40,000 view thing. And on this app, you make about $2 from that. So it's all good. Right now, we're averaging making about 50 cents per video. You know, Brian Doyle Murray, 2 hours of work put into the edit, it'll get you about 50 cents. So really, we're relying on subscriptions, and I really appreciate everyone who has gifted subscriptions and subscribed for a very long time. There's so many people that have stuck with me through thick and thin. We've had our ups and we've had our downs, and we're on an upswing. I truly believe it. Eventually. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be Sunday. It may not be Monday. It may not be next month. It may not be June of 2025. It may not be September 2025. It may not be September 2026, but eventually there will be an upswing, and we'll be here to bring it to you live and direct in full effect, Rex in effect. So pop in those cassettes, listen to your favorite Guns N' Roses song. Oh, Pew Pew and Roses. I'm sorry, Pew Pews and Roses. This guy looks like a DJ for sure. He's got his DJ equipment. He's coming here to spin. Yeah, he's definitely in music. I have a backup account, guys. Oh, it's the famous Italian actor, Nero. It's the guy that played in Excalibur. Holy smokes, guys. It's the guy that played in King Arthur, the Italian actor, Franco Nero. Franco Nero. Holy shit. You're talking Italian legend, Franco Nero. Oh my God. Holy smokes, guys. You guys don't understand how big, that guy's one of the biggest actors in Italian cinema history. Franco Nero. Have you ever seen Camelot? He's the lead in Camelot. Yeah, Franco Nero.
Never heard of him.
Look, Franco Nero, Italian actor. Yeah. No, he's huge. He's huge. Franco Nero. Yeah.
How'd you recognize him?
I'm just good with faces. We're gonna say something to him in Italian.
His son, probably.
Okay. Oh shit! I knew that was gonna happen.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna tell them to clean it up. Benvenuti Stati Uniti, signori Franco, Nero. Piacere, piacere. Mi chiamo Giuseppe Andaloro di Chicago, but I've loved you ever since. I grew up watching Camelot.
Oh, good, great.
Piacere, signori. Okay, so I dropped my tea because they don't let you put tea down on anything. I spilled the drink, and now I have to clean it up. I have to find someone to clean it up. So that was me right there, guys. I apologize. I'm gonna find a custodian. I don't want to go too far, but see, they do this on purpose, so you can't. You know,
can't really put anything on there.
like it's ridiculous.
It's LA. We love
It's
it.
LA, yeah. And I just bought that tea. It was probably $7, you know.
Oh, at least.
But at least it's out of the way where people could slip. But I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna try to find someone in services.
Clean up on
Oh, information. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. We'll get someone in services. So far, 2 massive celebrities. Hi. I spilled some iced tea over there. I'm FaceTiming. But I spilled some iced tea. You want me to clean it up? I can. You have paper towels. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Yes, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, because I put my iced tea down there and it's spilled. So I'm going to clean it myself. Joe Andaloro, currently manager of the Custodial Arts here at LAX. That's the second tea I've spilled today. And it's just one of those days, guys. It's just one of those days. And sometimes, even though you're having one of those days where you're spilling everything and you're clumsy and you're tired or whatever, you still got to get out there and do it. You got to get out there and push through it because right now, the Neuralink is engaged and there you go. So we've managed to clean up some of this. We might need a few more paper towels, but I wonder if they'll give me another tea up there and say I spilled the tea. I spilled the tea. I'm gonna do a restart, guys, because I'm gonna save the Franco Nero and I'm gonna save Colin Hanks. I just need to save those 2 videos. So far, we've seen 2 pretty good celebs in the first 30 minutes of our coverage here, and I would say so far so satisfactory. I'll be right back.